Hey, Mary, you need a good talking to. Okay, I was working on my neighbor's yard yesterday. Nobody lives there. The place is abandoned. The yard is horrible. So I decided to clean it up. Yes, I was trespassing, so arrest me. But anyway, so I don't know how many hours, probably 5. Weed eated, mowed, cut down all these big uh, weeds that are now trees. So I'm going to go back there here in a little bit. But anyway, during the course of this, you met your other neighbor who you've done a little work in her yard too, and you've never met her before. Found out she's been living here about 2 years. But they had raked some leaves last fall and they had it in piles over the winter. And finally, I don't know, late winter or early spring, probably late winter, I don't know, you had your mower out and you started mulching these piles and you mowed their front yard, which isn't much, but you did it. There were no cars in the driveway. So, but anyway, this woman comes out yesterday because I put out this, or I put out, I, they had sticks in the yard. So I'm picking up the sticks and filling my trash can while I'm doing this other yard with the trips back and forth on my lawnmower from my house, getting an empty trash can. And she's out there and was mowing a little bit in her house, in her yard, and she goes, I stopped and turned my mower off, and I said, "Hey." She goes, "What are you doing?" And I explained that I picked up these limbs and explained and I said, I explained that I was the one who mulched her piles of leaves like last spring or late winter, and she goes, that really freaked me out. I thought, I didn't know who did it. I thought, at the time I thought it was passive aggressive. And I'm like, passive aggressive? I said, it just needed to be done. And they had been sitting out there, a long time. I'm a woman of action. So I did it. Anyway, she said, well, it freaked me out. It was passive aggressive. And I've had people in my life that have, I think she said, stalked or, messed with her, which of course I have no control over that. And she started getting like emotional about it, like she was gonna, cry. And I'm like, I told her my name. I said, I live right over there. I said, I am not a stalker. I said, I just take care of people's yards when they're out of hand. I just do that. And it's not like I do it all the time, but the yard that I was working on yesterday, it was not hers, but I just couldn't stand anymore. It was a beautiful day. It wasn't raining. It wasn't stinking hot. And that's why I'm going to go finish it today. But she just got real defensive, and she had tattoos, and I asked her about her tattoos, and when I asked her about her earrings, can I see those? And this was early in the conversation. No, we're not having this conversation. She was very paranoid, almost to, and I looked it up, it was almost like a neurosis. It was like something was happening behind the scenes that had nothing to do with me. So anyway, I talked to her. Like I say, I think I talked her off the ledge, and explained myself and what I'm doing next door because I don't want the value of all of our homes to go down. There's so many homes in the neighborhood that nobody's living in. They're abandoned. Nobody's selling them. Some people, they take care of the yards, but it's ridiculous. And I'm trying to protect my neighborhood, and I explained so much about myself so that she knew me. And then she started sharing with me. And, I made her laugh a couple times and smile. And I don't remember what I all said, but the transformation from what she was when she first came out to talk to me and when she went inside, I mean, I felt so good about the interaction. I told her how I love talking to strangers, because we both have clean slates, and this one we didn't. Our slates weren't so clean because she already had a preconceived notion about me because I was the one who mulched her leaf piles. And she said it was passive aggressive, and I said, well, didn't you appreciate it? If somebody wants to come and take care of my yard, have at it. But I take care of my own, and it looks nice. And I have the time, and I have the money, whatever it takes to do it. But anyway, I'm proud of you, Mary, because you could have reacted totally different, and it could have been ugly, but it wasn't. It was transformative for her. And I hope she's out there again today, because I would like to ask her what she thought of our conversation yesterday, because I saw her change, and it was a miracle. It was a miracle. You just got a good talking to. Don't forget to listen.